We're getting ready from the streamers, ready from the players. And I think we're going to count us all off in a few minutes, a few seconds. 3,
2, 1, pills! And the players are off to the races here. Matt L and Trixxie at the top, Emilio and Doc at the bottom here. Inphlox, what do you think about these boards so far?
I think that the bottom board has a nice little pocket in the middle that is going to be a receptacle for stray pills and garbage. This top board has the threat of becoming a threat in the middle, just like Matt is proving for Trixxie.
Absolutely here. Trixxie's in a little bit of danger of a top out here. She knows what's going on. Her eyes are really laser focused to try and chop that down. Hopefully getting a blue to make sure that it doesn't cause any problems here. Ooh, a little bit of a conflicting plan. Does she drop that down? That is excellent surviving.
Perfect. Well timed too. Before Matt could get another combo off, she survives. Meanwhile, Doc has just been laying on the pain to Emilio, it seems. He's got a very clean board, while Emilio is playing very high up, hoping to make a lightning bolt with this garbage.
Yeah, Emilio having a little bit of a goalpost situation over on the second and the sixth column here, limiting his mobility. That's Doc putting him in a chokehold here, but Emilio trying to create a little bit more plays ready to get that flexibility there. I think that blue-yellow does drop that garbage down. Emilio sending a little bit of issues on that right side for Doc. Doc's going to have to maybe tackle that as the last thing, but no, it's not enough as Doc takes the first game over Emilio. And
Nope,
they're jumping
wrong
right
way.
into it.
There we go. Yeah, we got it.
No, Doc.
Oh, Doc won it.
Yeah.
My mistake. I was a little laser focused on the top match.
That's
It
okay.
seemed to have gone into a lull, but Trixxie had an unfortunate misdrop that kind of spiraled into this board health situation.
Trixxie with a cross. The yellow cross is going to allow for her to get a little bit of extra pill placed here. But Doc with another early top out. Doc's coming in with the junkyard
Oh my
dog
goodness.
straps. Just coming in and combo into a clear victory here. And they're jumping right into game 3.
Doc's going to love every early top out he can get. That's just a little bit more energy left in the brain tank for later down the road if he can make it. But Emilio not out of this yet.
Absolutely. You know, Doc plays a very methodical game. He's very he calculates each and every of his moves and figures out, is this the best play, and really can make adjustments to make sure that it's appropriate for what he needs to do at the right moment here. Doc dropping a double down over on Emilio, which is actually helpful garbage.
Matt L here. Oh, just taking the first round against Trixxie. Oh, and they went into it before I could even decide the ground.
These players are just like, oh, something's happening. Perhaps we'll see what's going on there.
Perhaps
Maybe a hardware malfunction or something. We'll figure it out there first. But
Maybe a
anyways,
player
we tune
not
back
quite
over
ready,
into
but-
Emilio and Doc. Doc stringing some really cool combos together to really put the hurt over on Emilio's board. Emilio's board is looking a little ski-free with that slope slanting over and up to the right.
Yeah, Doc has a much more even top line. Nice little drill clear there to make a combo to improve his board health. What do you think about these starting boards for Matt and Trixxie?
I see lots of blue yellows, which is good. I see them dropping it down, but now there's so much blue pills being provided, which is not the pill that's going to advance the board. So I think they're going to have to be strategic with their garbage placement in order to do some damage on their opponent here, and that's exactly what they're doing, Inphlox.
Yes, whenever you can't make any progress with your pills, you might as well make it a suffer game for the other player. Meanwhile, Doc here just playing well, clearing through some viruses, but his virus advantage is not all that significant over Emilio here.
Doc potentially sniffing out a fat log at the bottom. Doc taking the fat log, sending the blue and yellow garbage over on Emilio's board. And Emilio responding with the 2-chain over at Doc's side of the board there. But looking like Doc's going to have to get some reds in order to advance the rest of his board. Doc's setting up what he's got going on, some combos here. Meanwhile, taking a look at Trixxie. Trixxie has a little bit of an issue going on with what she has presented, but is managing to escape that goalpost situation, flattening her board down. Matt L with an apparent misdrop. No, I see what he's doing. He's trying to set up for a future clear, and that's what he's doing over on the top there.
Trixxie and Matt, they restarted start?
Yeah.
Are you keeping track of it here?
Yeah. They had one crowd, and then they went like right into a game. And then like both players.
Doc dropping it down. We're taking a look over at Trixxie and Matt L's board. Matt L looking like a clear thing here. I like what he has a sub. He has a horizontal ready to fire off. It looks like he is going to drop that down, trying to get some rhythm back to his board here. A little bit of a two players at that there. So.
Down and I will talk to them.
Okay. All right.
Doc looking to potentially set up a yellow fat log. That's exactly what he's trying to do here. He's trying to swag out a bit, but that red garbage is going to stifle his efforts. Perhaps horizontally clear the red. Yeah, that's exactly what he's signaling, and he's going to swag out with a timber.
Drop log for Doc.
Drop fat log and a timber.
And what a way to take game 3. Emilio, well played. It was nice to have you here. And maybe next year we'll see some of these return players.
Yeah, that'd be great. Excellent. On the Trixxie and Matt L match we have going on over there. We're looking on over here. Matt L stringing some combos together. Trixxie in the fight, getting everything all set up and ready to go here. Roaring with the reds and the yellows. Looking for a couple reds and yellows, or perhaps a double red to fire up a little bit of combo. That's actually pretty helpful on their side.
Yeah, Trixxie has a lot of garbage here. Fortunately, this garbage doesn't impact her too negatively, but she does need to make some quick clears here in order to save her top line.
Yeah, this is looking good for Trixxie's side, but also take a look over at Matt. Matt's nearing his end game here. He's trying to stun lock Trixxie's efforts here. Trixxie may need to be doing the same strategy in order to keep the fight going with her with this match here. It is going to drop the yellow-blue down, sending 2 pieces. Stun lock's going to be very important to make sure Matt L isn't able to do anything for about 3 to 4 seconds.
Yeah, that is absolutely painful to just watch your opponent keep comboing, but it looks like the combo fuel has run out for Trixxie. She has to put some more combos down as she makes a little bit of a misdrop, a little bit of delay, but firing back now.
Trying to turn that garbage into garbage aid is what Trixxie did, and she did it very well. Meanwhile, taking a look over at the board here, Matt L down to the very bottom portion of his board, signaling that he is going to clear it yellow horizontally. He does, in fact, clear it horizontally there. Looking to perhaps diversify his gameplays and make sure that he is efficient as possible is Matt L. Getting it ready here, they're sending 2 pieces back over to Trixxie.
Yeah, Matt is just kind of running away with it here. The only thing that could slow him down is some garbage from Trixxie. So she needs to really step it up here as she is on the ropes in this game 2.
Matt L just needs to right. He does employ the umbrella strat there, the patented umbrella strat going into it. Stun lock, and here comes the red, and I don't think it's going to be enough for Trixxie to get out of it. And Matt L takes game number 2.
All right, both players waiting for the judge to come by and verify the results. And we'll soon be off in a game 3.
And we're off to the races with game 3. Both players are going to be playing that strong combo game. Trixxie sending a yellow and blue down over to
you're going to
the stream there.
Doc on.
Okay, right now?
Let us know when.
Yep. Take Doc's crown.
Sorry.
And we're back over to this match. Our next matchup is going to be in the bottom here, in which we're going to be having Barrett on the bottom left and Doc on the right. Keep talking.
All right, so here we have, I believe the players are just getting warmed up here still. Meanwhile, on the top, Matt L taking a nice triple to stunlock Trixxie a little bit. Another triple in very quick succession. These early combos are very important to hamper your opponent's board, to try to establish an advantage so that you can eventually turn that lead into either a virus victory or just pressure them into a top out. So here on the bottom, we've got Barrett and Doc apparently going into it. Nice little quad clear from Doc. That'll do a lot of damage, but Barrett just built up on left and right side, not really threatened in the middle right just yet.
And both these players are really well seasoned when it comes to versus. They're very combo heavy. Very
restart will be the game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no problem. We just got word from our awesome team members over here that Doc and Barrett are warming up. We're going to still try and commentate for that, but the main focus is going to be on Trixxie's board. That's what we're going to divert most of our attention to. Meanwhile, we take a look at Matt L and Trixxie's board here. And Matt L chopping it down. That column 1 situation was looking a little dicey, but has restored a little bit of board health. But Trixxie with a commanding lead of 20 over 32. 18 now.
Absolutely. Trixxie was able to exploit a period where there was a bit of a lull in the garbage coming to her, and she's just done combo after combo and finally cleared this up and is starting to access these viruses now.
Meanwhile, we take a look over there. Matt looks like he has some plans ready to fire off here. That red-yellow is pretty helpful. It's going to allow for him to get his combos ready. He's set up with 1 and 2 combos. Just needs one other combination to really make some damage here. Does not take the sweet tea, but drops it down. That's fine. Again, he's got so many combos, so much flexibility. He can play with it however he wants.
Yeah, Trixxie here. Both players going to wait for a little bit while some garbage falls, but she is desperately trying to dig out these viruses in the bottom right corner so that she can claim that first crown for her in this match.
Yeah, this is fantastic stuff here. Matt trying to scramble his way back here. Trixxie down to her final 6 viruses. Matt L down to his 25 viruses here. And both players are really putting on a hurt to make sure the other player can't get that coveted crown to try and advance into the bracket here. Trixxie opening up her board. That yellow is now exposed for horizontal. Is she going to take it? We're going to have to figure out and wait for a bit here. And yes, she does.
All right, we've got confirmation that Doc and Barrett are officially off.
Woo! All right, let's go. Doc and Barrett at the bottom there. Meanwhile, Trixxie at the very bottom of her board. Final 2 viruses for her. She has a very clear board. If a double blue comes, it's going to be fantastic. Perhaps she will combo down here, but Matt is going to go ahead and drop that down, sending a short stack over. Yellows and blues trying to stun lock Trixxie. That's his only chance he has to make sure she can't get into it here, and she is going to combo her way out of it.
Excellent work. One more blue. Trixxie's got it in the barrel, and there she goes. Crown 1 for Trixxie.
Fantastic work, Trixxie. Back against the ropes, but still coming out fighting, coming out swinging here. It's going to be game 4 in a few moments. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and pills. Game 4 with Trixxie and Matt L. Meanwhile, Doc with a little bit of a garbage situation going on over there.
Yeah, it's looking pretty messy for him. Not so much so for Barrett, but we know that this can easily turn around in the blink of an eye. Doc is definitely a great versus player, well comfortable in these situations.
Ooh, I know Doc wanted to tap that over here. A little bit of a garbage clear, which actually made it a little bit more mobility. But yeah, that's going to be a little tough. I know Doc wanted to move it all the way over. And help the garbage clear from Barrett. I don't think Barrett knows what happens, but that's what happened here. Doc with a sweet tea. Wow, yeah. Doc's back in the fight.
Meanwhile, Matt starting to establish a little bit of an advantage over Trixxie here. He's been raining down some combos for the last few clears. Trixxie, meanwhile, dealing with this garbage that's falling and trying to find her way through it.
Excellently pieced together are these combos. These players are fighting tooth and nail to really clamber away to get that next crown to put into their title belt. Meanwhile, we take a look over at Trixxie, who has an issue with her column 7 and 8 here. She may have to address that a little bit later. Barrett with an excellent drop combo, sending lots of pain over on Doc's board.
Yes, but Doc not doing too badly here. He's got a lot of blue, but it's all clustered together. He could clear these out in some combos, given the right pill sequence.
This is really well crafted from both these players here. Barrett with a strong aggro game, and Doc trying to counter his aggro with a little bit of aggro as well. So it's going to be fire fighting fire is what we're seeing from this. Meanwhile, as we take a look over at the top, these players are also fighting fire with fire, as they have the fire in their hearts to continue on with this game 4 with it here. Trixxie hoping for a yellow-red, not going to take that, but that's all right. Takes it on over to here, but Matt at the very bottom of his board here, and he's in a commanding lead, 18-37.
Yeah. Yes, this board being so high up for Trixxie has really thrown her off her game, and she hasn't been able to string many combos together. So Matt has just been focusing on these viruses, but finally is getting a taste of his own medicine again as Trixxie fires a few combos in succession.
Yeah, she's been able to at least open that right side of the board. That was a really definitely stifling her with her movements here. But as she continues on with that, she has combos ready to fire off, similar to how Matt L had in the Game 3. So if it's anything like what we see here, she's going to be able to really do some damage on Matt L's board here. But Matt L responds with 2 combos to Trixxie's side.
Meanwhile, not much seems to have changed on the Barrett Doc board. The virus counts are hardly moving. The speed is going up, however, as both players just keep slugging each other.
Barrett with the fat log into a drop combo here. He's really seeing his board with a whole nother vision there. He's going to take the T into another drop combo, but with players of his caliber, you can see it here. I wonder if Barrett's going to take the L yeah, and he does in fact take the L yeah here. Really putting that aggression on for Doc.
Oh, and Trixxie here talks out right before Matt cleared his last viruses.
That's a GG for all players here. Excellent playing. To both of you, and hope to see you all back here at the DrMC 2024, or perhaps a regional. Oh, and Doc with a top out.
Game 1 here goes to Barrett, establishing that early advantage, but Doc has plenty of room here if he can just stay composed, focus on his game. Here we finally see the players taking a moment to breathe between the matches.
They were just going right at each other. Doc with a really cool sweet tee to open the board and advance it. That was a really cool play, very hyper efficient, and that's really put a lot of damage over on Barrett's board, who responds with a cross. This is really excellent.
Yes, Barrett had a bit of a mistuck, but doesn't really matter. It all just ends up to be combo fuel anyway.
Barrett, he was trying to figure out if you want to clear that out here. Barrett trying to go for combos upon combos. I know that's his MO. A lot of the strong versus players are going to be comboing very, very heavy and very, very tough with that here. Meanwhile, we take a look over here. Barrett with the L into a T into a drop there, sending 4 pieces over on Doc's side. Doc is going to receive the combo garbage now.
Wonderful little tuck for Doc to bring that left side back into semblance of order as he sends some garbage over, another sweet T into a drop for a quad.
Excellently placed there, but Barrett responds with a cross here. These players are really responding with some geometrical magic over here. I'm not sure if we're watching a Dr. Mario match or if we're in a geometry class, but in either case here, I can't wrap my head around it. And Barrett with another L into a drop. This is really awesome to see.
Absolutely. Barrett has really kept Doc up high here, not able to make any progress on these viruses, but the viruses hardly factor into it still yet.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, we take a look over, and we're going to take a look over the Doc and Barrett channel here. Doc setting together and streaming together a bunch of drop combos into that here. Places it down. Barrett getting ready to fire back with a combo of his own, and we're going to get back into her with a 2-piece combo over on Doc's side.
So as we switch back here to the 4-person view up top, we have Matt L and Savage just warming up against each other, getting ready to face their next match. But Doc here still trying to combo, still trying to clear out, and the situation's now a little bit reversed. This happens, this seesaw effect. One player starts clearing out all their garbage, and all of a sudden the other player has a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
But Barrett drops a nice little triple onto Doc, makes a platform to clear out those yellows. Not in a combo, but just singling this out to improve his board health.
I like that combo from Doc. Doc's going to drop that down, creating a combo upon combo here. If he gets a red, he's going to do some damage over on Barrett's side. Is he going to stack the blue on top to create a 4? Yes, he is. And here comes, even more combo and more hurt over on Barrett's side.
Wonderful quad from Doc. If he can just keep up this aggression, keep Barrett at bay, he'll be able to secure a crown. Obvious statements
We're so fascinated by these players' high level of plays here. We can't even words right now. But speaking of words right now, word on the street is that Doc is really putting on a clinic over here, and we're seeing that him piecing combos together. Barrett is at the top of his board here and is really trying to figure out a way to really do some damage back on Doc's board, who's been just throwing punches upon punches over Barrett's way. And oh, look, Barrett with a combo right there, and there's just so much to take in, and it's amazing, and it's. We're trying to figure out, look at Barrett with some more plays here. Sweet T down to advance the board, and wow, this is just fascinating.
Yes. What I'm seeing here on Barrett's board is a lot jammed up there on the left. That's kind of acting as an umbrella for now, and the situation can't get any worse, but Doc is low on his board all across, and is able to make some progress on these viruses. So that timer is ticking down for Barrett. If he can't catch up, if he can't keep Doc at bay with some combos, he's going to run out of time here.
Yeah, and players, when they get into the high 40s into the level 50 speeds, boy, oh boy, it's really tough to maneuver. And we saw a lot of matches today that really went the distance, and it really tests the players' movement mechanics to make sure they're not having sort of critical misdrops here. But Barrett has now since opened his board up, really trying to chop everything down here. I think if he sees the yellow and drops it down, he's going to be able to get some really cool magic, and I don't know. Yeah, okay, I think he's trying to.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we do have the official match starting up here on the top. Both players so far avoiding danger, just trying to navigate out of these high up situations. But Savage here laying on a bit of pain. Oh, and that garbage drop, unfortunately, keeping her from that skew log she was going for.
Wow, fantastic. Barrett just stuck over at the left side there. I think he's going to have to change his plan here. He has reached speed 50, which means that he's played over 40 or 50 more pills than Doc, which is going to really pose a problem perhaps in that end game here. Trying to drop down an excellent drop T with Barrett. He's still in the fight for sure, and is trailing about 12 viruses, but yeah, he's definitely in the fight.
Meanwhile, I saw a move from Savage I've not seen very often, an undertuck T that sent over some really cool garbage. But Matt here responding with a triple. Board health looking really good for Matt all of a sudden. But Savage, once she gets to clear all this garbage out, hopefully comboing it, won't be far behind.
It was an underside T, you say?
Yes.
Was it a gravity?
Oh.
I just thought it right now. I had to share with chat. Anyways, we are mesmerized by this magical out of this world play that these players are putting on the subject of gravity. But the gravity situation on Bear's board, he's right close to the top there.
Oh.
It's looking precarious. But Doc clears him out there. Doc takes the game one.
They're one apiece, I believe.
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Yes.
We'll confirm with somebody here.
But yes, meanwhile, the game goes on here for Savage and Matt L at the top. Matt in a little bit of a precarious situation for the second. Oh, you don't want to misdrop there at the very top. He needs a blue.
Oh.
Gets it. That's scary stuff right there. You never want to be there.
Excellent save on Matt L's board. That was looking really dicey, and especially with that piece positioning over the top there. And he saw a mislip could really do some hurt on there. But Barrett with the top out.
Oh my goodness. Barrett, just one misdrop really threw off his momentum. And I'll figure out which crown goes where one of these days.
It's all good. These players are, Doc's notorious for Doc being a dentist, so he's all about the crown. So even if he doesn't receive a crown, he will fix a crown for the people there. But they're getting into game 4.
Meanwhile, Matt L and Savage neck and neck here on the top, both sending over equivalent amounts of garbage. Although Savage kind of getting the worst of it here.
Yeah, that yellow piece of garbage and stoplight situation for Savage. She's going to have to be a little creative to make that happen. Perhaps yellow's underneath to clear it down. Not quite sure how she's going to get out of it. I think that would be the best way to tackle it. Yeah, she's almost forced to do double yellows at the bottom of her. Is she going to take that? No, doesn't take that.
Yeah, at these speeds, Savage is starting to get a little locked into these first few rows by that trio of spires that the garbage has just kept falling on due to how quickly Matt L was performing those combos in succession.
absolutely wild here. And Doc and a Barrett match at the bottom, starting with here. Doc with a little bit of a readjusting his pills here. I'm not quite sure if it was per design or if he did a last-minute adjustment. We'll see how it plays out. Barrett with a little bit of misdropping up top, left in the first two columns here. Hopefully it's not going to stifle his efforts. We'll see how that pays out as well.
Yes. Meanwhile, Matt L is starting to look really clean on his board. Savage is running out of time here to put together some combos to slow him down from taking that virus victory for this crucial game one.
Crucial game one and some crucial plays on both players' side over here. Barrett with a little confirmation, nod of approval. I wish I was able to see exactly what he did, but he was nodding in approval. Oh, wow. Excellent maneuvering from
Risky
Barrett.
too.
But we take a look at Matt L takes game one over Savage Octagon.
But down here, Doc trying to keep his board clean, trying to combo out. Wonderful drop triple. That brought the whole top line down by a few rows at the very least. That in response, Barrett is at a really risky situation here as he's on his tournament life.
Yeah, you blink and you miss it, and Barrett is only the very top of his board here. He's going to need, I don't really know, maybe. Oh, but Doc tops him out.
That is game three for
3-1
Doc.
against Doc and Barrett.
GG's to both players. But as we celebrate, we've got another game going on up top.
Wow.
Both players managed to navigate out of the intro, and Matt L briefly spired in his middle. Almost a threat, but able to get out of it.
Meanwhile, back at the Matt L and Savage match here, we're taking a look over Savage with some really cool drops. That's helpful garbage, sending counterattacking with 2 pieces of garbage. No, I'm sorry, 3 pieces of garbage over on Matt L's board. But he's going to actually counterattack with a garbage counter of his own, sending 2 pieces of garbage here. These players have their combos set up, and seeing some reciprocation with these combos into sending some pain over on their players is fantastic.
Absolutely. Savage here, keeping up the combo aggression. While Matt L gets a nice little double over there on the left to keep it open, keep it available. Some players will opt to do that. Some players will try to clear the garbage as it accumulates on those columns 1, 2, 7, and 8. And others will just kind of abandon those rows until the very end of the game.
Yeah, there's kind of an interesting dynamic between that, as you say that. You know, it's the name of the game is combos, and you want to eventually turn combos into, garbage into garbage aid, or combos into something useful. And sometimes you may just have to to clear it and burn the pill stack a bit in order to make sure that you have a little bit of extra plays with that there. But it looks like both these players are blending that specialty between garbage clears and combos, sending over to their opponents here. But Savage really capitalizing on this, sending 2 pieces and a little bit of a stun lock on Matt L's side.
Yeah, unfortunately, mid stun lock, Savage's garbage cleared out a combo for Matt L, so that interrupted her stun lock sequence. A little unfortunate, but she still is maintaining the aggression here as she gets some fortunate garbage herself, so perhaps it all evens out.
Fantastic work here. Matt L has the fixings ready to go. He is going to, if he gets a blue-yellow, we're going to see a possibility for a fat log, assuming no garbage drops to stop his opponents here. But Savage at the very bottom of her board, looking to clear that over. With that, I think that double red is going to be helpful here. Stacks it smartly on top. That's the right play. Is going to combo it out. And again, combos, sending 2 yellows over to Matt L's way.
It's difficult for me to watch these endgame solves because I always have a speed mentality first, and I think that the players are misdropping, but they're just setting up for combos in addition to these clears.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough blend, I will say, because it's like, Savage is firmly in a driver's seat, but it's also difficult because Savage is a very strong speed player. So the meta for her is, do I try to speed run out and really stop that way? And I think naturally it does happen.
Yeah.
But then also on the same note, it's like, okay, she's trying to clear this out, and she's trying to end the match. That's ultimately her goals. Matt L's trying to stop that from happening here. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how it plays out here. I do like that drop that Savage has here, and Yeah, she's at the very bottom of the board here. Oh, I see what she's trying to do. Blues
Yeah.
and then reds, horizontally clear.
She's looking for a
what
couple
I'm
more
doing,
blues, and she'll be out of here. But Matt is not letting up on this garbage. He has, oh my goodness. I'm not sure what Savage is planning here. She made that a little bit more precarious a situation than it needs to be necessarily. But a nice combo here.
Oh, wow.
Gets a nice
Okay.
quad combo.
Okay.
That'll helps buy her a little bit more time to solve this out.
Oh, she didn't clear. I thought she would have. That would have allowed for her to clear this board and end this match over here. Very interesting. And Matt L is suddenly 4 viruses away from this victory, dropping it down. This is at the edge of our seats here, folks.
Yes, but a nice combo from Savage. Another one will keep him in Sunlock. Hopefully, she gets a chance here to get a red.
And
Beautiful
Savage
stop.
with Game 2 victory over Matt L.
So it's 1-1 here as the players go off on Game 3. And a very flat board here at the top. Savage striking with the first combo. That can be crucial as this game develops.
Savage was the more flatter approach to this board. I'm a big proponent of keeping the board nice and flat. I think you get a lot more mobility within your plays here, and it's really proving it's really paying off for her with this one here. Matt L is in trouble, and that's another early one-hit KO from Savage.
Yeah, Savage was able to lay on the garbage very early. She got a good drop on top of a setup for Matt, and his plans were all thrown off.
Matt L fighting for his tournament life here over on top here. Savage with a 2-1 lead over on Matt L. Oh, that blue is really going to stop his efforts here. Now he's rattled, you can see here. But keep your cool, Matt. You got this.
Yeah, unfortunately on high, that's a very difficult situation, if not impossible, to get a pill half over there. But if he just waits around long enough, blue garbage will eventually fall in that column.
And that is some pro-level statster. Stratster. You can take a look and see, oh, wait, I can't clear this up. See, so that red is blocked off, and it's exactly right. If he's patient enough, he can actually get a little bit of the blue there. And I think that is kind of what he's doing, actually.
Oh, a nice quad from Matt L, followed by ripping it over. His board's looking a little bit cleaner now as he rains down some garbage on Savage, but she has just been plowing through this board.
Yeah, Savage has been tearing through this level here. 33 viruses to 49 as we're in this game 4 here. Savage looking really strong going into this match here, and just piecing combos upon combos, bracketing things down, tucking things where they need to, smart maneuverability, smart play, putting Matt L on the ropes. Matt L trying to get some plays in here. I like that blue red's going to bracket down. He's going to try and counterpunch when he can, and that's exactly what he did.
Yes, as he's been comboing Savage, he's got a little bit more leeway now, a little bit closer in this virus deficit. But Savage here, not letting up, just comboing garbage, no advancement on the viruses, but keeping the board health of Matt at bay.
I wonder if Savage gets a double red per chance, she's going to be able to do a lot of work, especially in that first column, assuming that doesn't get blocked off. That's going to drop a lot of stuff over there. So she may be eyeing that as a late game effort for that here. I think the doc usually gives double reds more often than the other pills. Meanwhile, Matt L, losing about a third of his mobility on his board here. That's column 6, 7, and 8 is really cut off.
Savage looks like she's going to chop down her left side early, hopefully perhaps to create a solve that gets this situation cleared out sooner rather than later, signaling perhaps that she's trying her best to clear out the viruses before it becomes too late.
Yeah, keeping that flexible mindset, especially in these versus games. It's inevitable that an opponent will drop garbage. It's inevitable that an opponent will ruin her plans. It's in a matter of not getting too rattled with any sort of plays or complications that they may send your way. But both players really putting on a master class to make sure that they are keeping their cool going into this game here. But Savage still maintaining a 11 virus lead, over on Matt L, who's been struggling to really clear up his right side of the board.
Yes, as Matt L has been working here in the middle, this is a dangerous spot to be, but fortunately he's not playing here for too long, just trying to get his combo and get out while he still can.
Looking good with that here. Savage is down to single digits of viruses here. 9-24 is really taking that lead right back and really firmly in the driver's seat with us here. She is going to drop that down, releasing it over there. Sending 3 pieces over Matt L's way. That is going to be a really tough effort over on Matt L's side. Is dropping it down, is trying to stun lock Savage. I think it's a smart play.
And the shape of their boards is night and day. Savage is completely clear on the right half of her board, whereas Matt has just a bunch of viruses, albeit all doubled, but all she has to do is focus on this left side, while the left side is much more free and clear for Matt.
Excellently played. Doing a little garbage cleanup. I think it's a smart play to have it where she can do some more damage over on the board. I like that red-blue cleaning it over there. She is going to clear it up, and yep, she's going to go and just charge ahead with these last bit of viruses here.
Yes, she does have a very clear path. These red garbage pills are going to help her in her solve.
Yes, I see it. That's excellent. It's unfortunate for Matt L, but excellent for Savage. Oh, she doesn't even clear her path to victory.
I think she's just locked in on these combos. She's just trying to make sure that she has the time to get the pills.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. And
but there's
Savage
the red.
with the 3-1 victory over Matt L. Takes it. She was, you can see that look on her face. She is absolutely proud of her efforts there. Absolutely. Commiserations to Matt L. and Savage. Fantastic playing from these players. Amazing. We're getting cheers across the audience. The crowd is wild. The announcers are wild. This convention is wild. This tournament is wild. Wild.
You can see everyone rushing in to offer their congratulations, their support. Our community is just very tight-knit here. We celebrate with the losses. We celebrate the wins and rue the losses.
We just like celebrating games.
We like celebrating.
Yeah, that's right. Are off and ready. You got the confirmation. I think we're going to count them down in a few moments here.
The Honorable The Dave counting down the 3-2-1 pills. These players are off on their official bracket match.
And speaking of bracket, Savage starting off with a bracket clear over on that first bit of a column here, sending first blood over to Doc's way.
Savage had a bit of a misdrop early, but doesn't even matter. She just cleared it out in a nice combo. She's playing a little bit hesitant here at the very start, as she is getting a little blocked up in these top columns.
Ooh, yeah, that's a little dicey situation here. I like that setup here. Is she going to capitalize on that sweet T? Drop T over there. Nice.
Nice drop T from Savage, but we are just in stunned silence as we hope that she can dig her way out of this. It's very constricted, but it's nothing that she can't handle.
Yeah, this is really high up. You know, that's the players, you know, the early game is very crucial to make sure that there are not going to be any sort of misdrops here. Savage placing those pills down here. Doc putting on her, but Savage escaping that danger, getting it over here. I think she likes that bracket. Yes, it does. That's going to get a lot more health back on Savage's board. She's back in it.
Great maneuver from Savage, and she is back in this game. Staying alive, obviously the most important thing. She can make up for this deficit. She can make up for this virus deficit, and she is, but sending over some garbage to Doc, who is in a slight virus advantage, a slight board health advantage perhaps, until Savage rains 3 combos in a row.
That was excellently done. Savage she had some plans upon plans ready to go either for the long game or the short game. She opted for the short game for that, and I think that was a smart play. Again, prioritizing that combo is very crucial, especially in the early to mid portion of the game here. Meanwhile, we take a look over at Doc, and Doc sending an excellent combo over to Savage.
Yeah, Doc trying to make sense of reds on this line where he didn't really have great places for them. He's trying to set up combos, make sure that it could all keep his opponent in stun lock while he makes some progress on this board.
Opponents are dropping combos, we're dropping hardware, and we're dropping beats over in this channel here. Meanwhile, we take a look over Savage trying to figure out how to advance that first and second column here. She's going to have to tackle it from the underneath as she gets a little more exposure to the bottom there. But Doc putting on her hurt. He's at the bottom portion of his board, 29-33 in favor of Doc.
Yeah, but Savage gets a nice little lightning
Excellent.
bolt there, chops down that whole left side in a triple. That column 2 is still going to be a problem for her, but she can work around that very easily.
She was in dire need of chopping it down. Yeah, that tuck lightning bolt is not an easy task to do, especially in front of the live audience there with the nerves and the pressure and a lot at stake over here. Meanwhile, we take a look over at Doc's side, and Doc really putting her hurt on with these plans here. Savage with a little bit of a goalpost situation, difficult to get out, but excellent drop combo.
Yeah, Doc had a drop T earlier that really set him up. And this garbage actually sending a combo back onto Savage. He's just got a little bit of time here to storm ahead.
Meanwhile, Savage is trying to clear up the goalpost situation that Doc has really gifted her early on. Unfortunate goalpost situation gifted on early over to there. Doc trying to drop everything down here, maintaining combos upon combos, keeping that cool, calm, collected aggression, and it's really paying off for him going into it here. He holds a 10 virus lead over Savage Octagon right now.
Yeah, and Doc has kind of everything that he could want as far as combos available. It's going to be a little bit of combos for him as Savage is trying to stay alive here, a little bit locked into these middle 3 columns, but still has room to work, still can free this up, but she is looking to get some horizontal clears to get some space.
It's looking dangerous and precarious, but we take a look over there. If Savage can get a double yellow eventually, that would be excellently timed here. I don't know if she's able to hold off on it, especially with the garbage that's being sent her way. It's going to be tricky to maneuver clearing up garbage pieces as well as being able to create some combos here. Let's see how it plays out there. Excellently, well timed. That's going to create some mobility for her.
Doc just had a wonderful drill combo, taking out 3 viruses in column 1. Suddenly, it's not looking all that difficult for him to gain access and clear out. Is he going to take the fat log? He is waiting for it. Excellent umbrella.
He's got
to
it.
shield it off. And as soon as Savage stops sending garbage, which is now, exit with a fat log. Log out.
There goes Doc 1-0 over Savage.
Players right back into it, ready to go. Doc fires first with a combo, a nice little segmented T.
Excellent pill placement over on Doc's side here. He's going to go ahead and create that aggression. That's been his MO all weekend, really trying to turn on to hurt, and that's exactly what he's doing. We take a look over on Savage's side. Savage getting 3 pieces of garbage her way, and really interesting spots for her, but she is going to turn that into something useful, and that's what she's doing to make sure she's in fight. Yes, and I like how she's plugging up the first column. That's going to be a lot of drop time if she doesn't address it.
Absolutely. Doc has been trying to clear out this garbage to make some space down. He's getting double reds now, not any place to put them. Setting up for a combo right when the red blitz ends. A little unfortunate there as he's going to take a second, but Savage perfectly blocks off the plans he had for a combo.
And Savage recognizing that red rush and really capitalizing on that to really get her back into the fight here. It's one of the nuances of the game. You'll see certain pill sequencing that'll be favored. But an early top out. I know she wanted to tuck that and move it over. Just wasn't able to maneuver it over to that second thing. But then suddenly we see Savage 2-0 against Doc.
Thank you.
Fighting for her tournament life.
Thanks.
And we're back, folks, here. Meanwhile, when we take a look over on Doc's side, Doc with an amazing fat log at the top there. He's coming out swinging to this game 3.
Yes. After Savage suffered the Dr. Mario equivalent of a jump scare with her top out, Doc is a little bit higher up on this board. She is firing Savage Octagon as she's not ready to go out yet.
She's coming to swinging. She's coming to fighting. I like that readjustment from Savage. Still comboing out. I think that's a smart play with that. I like that. Oh, she's got setups upon setups ready to go. And yes, she does take that. A triple over on Doc's side.
Doc looking a little bit closed up there. If Savage can keep up these combos, she might have a chance of topping him out early. A nice combo that she spots there. but Doc is all set up to get a little bit more purchase on this board.
Fantastic play. Doc dropping it all down here. He's hoping for a yellow-blue to really combo it down here. Is he going to capitalize on it? No, doesn't. In fact, no, yeah, I see what he's doing there. That also works just as well. That's the beautiful thing about versus. There's plan A, B, C, D, E, F, and G.
As long as you stay alive and you stay in the game, you can keep comboing.
Oh, Doc with an excellent drop T, and then sends 2 more over Savage's way. Savage may have the virus lead, but now she's a little stun locked with Doc's excellent combo that he pieced together.
Absolutely. But Savage's board not looking all that bad for it, especially when those garbage pills just match right with where they're falling. Oh, surprise fat log.
Oh, man, that was a blink and you miss it moment. I'm going to have to go back to the tape and see what's going on here. Meanwhile, we take a look. Oh, and a very unfortunate drop for Doc. That's not really wanted to place here, and he's going to have to be creative to really make sure his combo doesn't get destroyed from Savage. Oh, wow, that's brutal for Doc.
Yes. Oh, a misflip there. He really wanted that yellow-blue to land vertically in the column. He's not out of it yet. A lot of this garbage is paired in 3s. Oh, and what a chunky combo to clear everything out.
That was excellently done here. Doc was in dire need of that combo here, and he really made sure to make sure that he didn't do any sort of critical misflips over there. Excellently played there, but he's really behind the ropes, and Savage really firmly in the driver's seat. It's 11-29. Savage really going on a tear with this third game.
Yeah, upon receiving that quad from Doc, Savage looked a little frustrated that she didn't close it out right then and there, but she is still, like you said, in the driver's seat. She's down to only 9 viruses and a very clean board to clear them in.
Oh, man, yeah, she has combos upon combos. She's seeing the board really effectively and efficiently, really putting on a hurt for Doc here. Savage is going to drop this down. She is going to place that pill over on the side here. A little bit of unhelpful garbage, but I think she's going to take it to the right. Yes, she is doing a little garbage cleanup. Doc sending some combos. He's trying to stave off this 17 virus advantage that Savage has going into his third game. An excellent combo from Doc.
If Doc can keep a few combos going and a few stun lock opportunities, he could really jam up her board with garbage.
Savage is going to need to address that side there. She's going to have to get a really surgical precision in order to make sure she doesn't under or over tuck that blue pill here. I think the smart play is to drop and chop everything down. Let's see if she does that. Yes, excellently
Wonderful
done.
tuck. So difficult to do on these speeds that just keep getting higher and higher.
That was exactly what she needed to do there. Savage is still in the fight here. Doc has really closed the gap here. It's now 4-10 going into this game here. Savage with a little bit of a spider situation going on. She's going to need to address that soon. That double blue helpful. Comboing down here, but Doc sending a world of hurt back over Savage's way.
Savage is, her viruses are on that right column, but she is not going to be making any maneuvers over there anytime soon until she can find a way to clear out this column 6 spire that is just completely hamstringing her maneuverability.
That's a smart play on Savage's side. She is going to drop this pill down here, I think horizontally to chop it all down here. Is she taking? No, she's not going to take the fat log, but that's okay. She has a little bit more mobility. She may be able to. Yeah, she's figured out. Okay, she can actually move stuff over to that side there. That's not where she wanted here. This is edge of the seat here, folks.
Oh my goodness, she is running out of space here at the top. She needs to keep this garbage at bay, but Doc keeps comboing, keeps sending some over, and all of a sudden it is a 3-virus game.
Oh my God, I can't even right now. Inphlox, this is absolute madness going into this here. Savage now addressing that side here. Things are sloping in her favor here. Doc sending the hurt on the top line. Savage, oh, that's not where she wanted. That's really tough. That's detrimental. He's going to go over to here. Savage is going to move that over. That's an excellent blue. Just needs a yellow. I don't think it's enough, though.
No.
He's going over there. One there, and it's not enough as Doc takes a clean sweep over Savage Octagon. 3-0, but wonderful playing there. Masterclass from both players here. Standing ovation from the audience. It's wild here over at the TORG Gaming Expo, and wow, what a matchup between these two. Clash of Titans, amazing work from the both of them.
Yeah, well played. Savage really was in the driver's seat there until in that game 3, but Doc just able to fight back, claw his way to that 3-0. Certainly not a blowout victory for him.
Yeah.